from two different tables or more than one tables. Okay, and for that we having a different operations here. As we have studied in the algebra also. Algebra, in that we studied the different operations which can be used to select the data from different relations. Okay, and one of the operation is here, that is the Cartesian product. Okay, so Cartesian product is one of the simplest operation which can select the data from two different relations. As you can see here, if you Cartesian product, if you remember in relational algebra, we use cross notations to denote the Cartesian product. And at that time, I told that the all tuples from both relations get combined because of this Cartesian tuples in relation R1, and m number of tuples in relation R2. The result of the Cartesian product, that is n1 multiplied m1, that will be the multiplication. Suppose two relations are two tuples in n1 and two tuples in n2, then the result will contain four tuples. Okay, because all tuples will be combined here. Okay, so that things we have studied in algebra. We see here actually practically how we can how this Cartesian product is happening here. Okay, so for that we must have two tables. Okay. So we should have two tables here. We want to select the data from two tables. We having our first table, that is here. Okay. So we having here two tables. We should have two tables here. The first one table which we have already have here, that is the employee. We are having employee table here. Okay, so you can see here this having employee ID, employee name, birth date, mobile, salary, CT. Okay, but these employees are working in particular department. Okay, and we having a relations here. Okay, so we should have these relations in this table. So I create here the another table here, that is the department table. So I write here create department, then create table department. We can have here department number. Then as I told you here, we don't need to take, though it is a number, we are not performing any calculations, so we can have here work_2 data type. Okay, I want to create this department number primary key, okay, because we have to refer it into this employee table. Okay, it should be created. We want to create this department number as a primary key here. Sorry, foreign key. So it must be a primary key in department table. Okay, so we create here primary key. Okay, then another fields here, DPT name, worker2, size suppose 20. Suppose we having only these two records, two fields here. I create this table. Okay, our table is created. We add here some values, insert into department values. So we having two records here. We want to create two records here, which having department number and department name. Suppose computer. Okay, this one is created. Suppose physics. Okay, so we have inserted 3 records in this table. Okay, now in this table, department table, we having a 3 records. Okay, now we have to refer this table into the employee. Okay, so I create here one more employee table here, and in this employee table, create table. I write only employee here because the employee table is already there. Create table EMP. I write here EMP ID worker to size 4. Okay, this should be a primary key here. Okay, EMP name worker 2 size 20. Okay. You can apply your other constraints also here. I write another one, salary numeric, suppose 5, 2 or 6, 2. Okay. Okay, we can have here. I write here one more field, that is DPTNO, department number. View. Okay, DPTNO, same should be here. Worker 2, data type must be same, size must be same, because we want to create the foreign key. Okay. After this, I want to create this department number as a primary, foreign key. So what we have to write here? काय करावं लागेल? What is the syntax to create the foreign key? If you remember, we have seen this already. Okay, to create the foreign key, we write here foreign key, the name of field to which we want to create the foreign key, then references table name. Okay, so that is the syntax here. Okay, so foreign key. So I write here foreign key. In bracket, we have to write the field name, that is department number here. Then references. Okay, you can see here. References what? What is the table? Department. Okay. So what we did? So we created one new table here, that is employee, with fields employee ID, which is primary key here, employee name, that is worker to size 20, department number, salary. These are the fields present here. Okay, but we want to refer this department number to our table, which is already created here. Okay, that is department table. So that's why we have written here foreign key. Okay, foreign key, department number, references, department. Okay, we run this. See, table is created. Okay, we have already seen here how to insert the data here. So we can insert the data. So I write here insert into the table, that is employee values. So now we have to insert the values here. 1, then employee name. So obviously it should be in single quote. Okay, then what we having? Department number. See, now when we are trying to insert the values in this department number, okay, it must be referred to this table. It must be referred to department table. Okay, so that means what? It should refer the values which are present in the department number. Okay, means we having here three values, 1, 2, 3. We having three departments. One, that is computer. Two, that is physics. Three, that is chemistry. Okay, so that means we can add the values here in this table, in this employee table, from these three values only. Okay, we having only three departments, so we can add only from that. Okay, I cannot write here 4. It will violate the constraint, foreign key constraint. Okay, because 4 number department is not available in our organization. Okay, so that means we can insert here either 1, 2, or 3 only. If I trying to insert these 4, that will give the error message. Okay, so we can add only here. Suppose I add here department 1. Okay, like this. Okay, what that computer. Okay, then what is salary? So salary is here. Suppose 40,000. Okay, that are the fields we want to insert here. Run this. Okay, might be we got problem here. Okay, so one row created. Okay, same way we can add here to see what. Suppose I now tried here to insert the 4th department number for this Manoj. Suppose 5,000 is the salary, and I run here. See what it gives. Integrity constraint violated. Parent key not found. Okay, means whenever we are trying to insert the values in table, that time all constraints will be checked. Okay, जे काही constraints तुम्ही तिथं अप्लाय केलेले असतील, जे काही rules तिथं अप्लाय केलेले असतील, ते सगळे rules तिथं चेक केले जातात आणि ते rules जर violate होत असतील तर या प्रकारे तिथं error message display केली जाते. Okay, so you must, that is, we can say that one of the advantage of DBMS which we have seen already. Okay, जे आपण advantages पाहिले, integrity constraint is checked. So you must have here values from the department table. So I write here department, suppose 3 or whatever be 1, 2, 3. That record is inserted. One more I tried here. Okay, now we have inserted records, some records here. Okay, now what we want to see here, see, become our problem, that is what? Cartesian product. Okay, so now in this case, we having suppose 2 tables as we see here. We having the employee table and we having the department table. Okay, if I write here select star from employee, it gives the details of employees. Okay, but we can see here it shows employee ID, employee name, department number, and salary. Okay, if I write here select star from department, it gives the records from department. Okay, but now suppose query is there, a new query is arise here. I want to find out all employees. I want to find out all employees with their department names. Okay, in previous query, what we are getting? We are getting only department numbers. Okay, but along with this, I want to know. मला माहित नाही की ते कोणतं department आहे. 1 म्हणजे काय, 2 म्हणजे काय हे मला माहिती नाहीये. Okay, so I want to display that department names also here. Okay, so for that we can use one of the operation here, that is the Cartesian product. Okay, so what is this Cartesian product? Cartesian product will combine two relations on the basis of equality or common field. On the basis of common field. And what is the common field between in these two tables? Department number. Okay, तर जिथं ज्याला जेवढे कॉमन फील्ड्स मिळतील त्या कॉमन फील्ड्स वर इथं तो ते दोन रेकॉर्ड्स कंबाईन करेल. Okay, so how we can do this? See, we want to select all records. select star from employee. We just need to write the another table here. So that is department. Now see what we are getting. See how many records are present here? 4. How many records are present in department? 3. So now see what is the result of this. See how many records we got here? Actually we got 12 records. खाली पण असतील याच्या. Okay. So what is happening here? त्याला जेवढे कॉमन इतर रेकॉर्ड्स मिळतील की आपण जर फॉर्म्युला तुम्ही जर तुमच्या लक्षात असेल तो we having whiteboard. Okay, what is happening here? See, all records from employee get combined with all records of department. Okay, म्हणजे ऍक्च्युअली हा डिपार्टमेंट ज्यांचा नाहीये, सपोज सचिनचा डिपार्टमेंट काय आहे 1. Okay, but we can see here it is also combined with 2 and 3 also. Okay, so that is happening. That is the problem here. Okay, if you perform simple Cartesian product, okay, then it will combine all records from one relation with the all records of another relation. So to avoid this problem, what we need here, we need to apply the equality condition in where clause. Equality condition apply करावं लागेल. Okay, what is equality condition? We need to match की आपल्या कोणता बरोबर आहे रेकॉर्ड, याच्यामधले कोणते रेकॉर्ड बरोबर आहेत फक्त दिस वन, फर्स्ट वन, हे त्यानंतर सेकंड बरोबर आहे का? हा बरोबर आहे. याचा डिपार्टमेंट काय आहे 3. इथं काय दाखवतोय तो 1. वेदर इट इज करेक्ट? नो. ओके, सो दिस वन रश्मी 2 1, इट इज नॉट करेक्ट. ओके, सो मनीषा 2, here we are 1, not correct. This one also not correct. This one also not correct. This one. Okay, so how we find this one? This is correct. So both these fields having same values. The department number from employee should be matched with department number of department table. Are you getting this? Okay, so same thing we have to write here. Same condition we need to write here. Okay, so what we need to write here? We have to write employee dot, as we having here 2 attributes with same name. So in that case, we need to write here table names dot field name. जेव्हा तुमच्याकडे 2 fields असे असतील ज्यांचे नाव सारखे आहेत, त्यावेळेस ते fields त्यांच्या टेबलच्या नावाने रेफर केले जातात. म्हणजे टेबल नेम डॉट field name. Okay, so in this case we having department name, number and department number. Okay, so we need to separate it by using the table. So I write here employee dot dptno. It should be equal to with what? Department dot dptno. Okay, so that is the equality condition. See, जे आपण मॅन्युअली केलं, मॅन्युअली आपण कसं फाइंड आउट केलं ते रेकॉर्ड बरोबर आहे का नाही, दोन्ही कंडिशन्स, दोन्ही फील्ड्स आपण चेक केले, दोन्ही ठिकाणी व्हॅल्यू सेम असतील तर दॅट इज द करेक्ट कपल. ओके, सो सेम थिंग वी आर डूइंग हियर विथ द वेअर क्लॉज. ओके, व्हाट वी आर डूइंग हियर? वेअर employee dot department number is equal to department dot department number. Now see what will be the result here. See, we got it. Okay, now check. We got here the Sachin's department, that is computer. Okay, the Manoj department, chemistry. Okay, so like this. Suppose I don't want this repeated department number here. Okay, I can specify it here. I can write here EMPID, comma DPTNO, comma DPT name, comma salary. Okay, now see. Okay. Okay, so I can write here EMP ID. Sorry, EMP ID. Where it is? EMP ID, department number, department name. Okay, so I can write here DPT, department, EMP dot department number. See, त्याला दोन फील्ड्स एकाच नावाने मिळाले, त्यामुळे त्यांनी तो एरर दिलता, ambiguity. Okay, it got the two fields with same name. So we have to refer from which we want to select. So I write here, I want to select from the employee. Okay, department number should be selected from employee table. So I write here emp dot dptno. Okay, department number. And now we get here employee ID, department number, department name, and his salary. Okay, I can take here his employee name also, EMP name. Now see, this is our answer. Okay, we want to select all employees with their department. So we got here their department. Okay, so like this, Cartesian product is working here. Getting this? Okay, so that is the Cartesian product here.